In these videos, I open a random assortment of products to try and find cards that are deemed grade-worthy cards, which I consider that any card worth $50 plus in a PSA 10. Welcome to Hunting for Graded Cards.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Hunting for Graded Cards, episode 17. Can finally say that. I think this has been the longest time since an opening on the channel, which is crazy, but got my Pokemon Center order today. We got the Black Bolt White Flare booster bundles, so 12 packs to rip open. So excited to do this. It's been so long. So let's just get straight into it. I will mention one thing though. Of course, in the first 10 episodes, we did the layout of grading them on after 10 episodes. But in these ones, I have not had too much luck. I literally have one that's that's grade worthy right now. So I'm just going to do from now on, once I have a minimum of 5 cards that are grade worthy, then we'll start the process. If I want to, I can wait for more, but once it gets to 5, then it's like, okay, we can start. So might take longer to hit it this time around, but I mean, that's just how it goes. You sometimes win, sometimes you lose. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm so excited. Okay, so based off polls, Black Bolt's technically better, so we'll start with White Flare. And we, of course, have our 6 packs. So excited for this. I haven't opened a single pack of these sets yet, so really excited to see these cards. Haven't really looked at them a whole bunch. Of course, I know the big pull ones, but outside of that, don't really know much. Let's start ripping. It's so weird because this used to be the main part of my channel, but obviously in recent times I've been on much more of a budget. The energies look so cool in the set. So do the holos. This is honestly such a cool set. I really want to open more of this down the line, but yeah, because of stuff, I haven't really been able to open packs, so kind of sprung away from that for channel content, so really cool to be able to do one right now. We got Sock, Watchog, Yamask. There also is Pokeballs and Master Balls in this set. Got a Basculin and an Archeops. This is what I was talking about with the holo pattern. You can see it's done like it was in the Japanese sets, which is really cool. I also feel like it's kind of a perfect amount of cards because 12 isn't a crazy amount of packs, but it at least is enough packs for an opening, so kind of perfect in there. I like the Deerling artwork. Got Boldor, Bullaby, Watchog, Garbodor, Simisear. Ooh, we got a Lilip Pokeball. That's a cool one. Ooh, first illustration rare. Let's go. Joltik, that's so cute. And then the Samurott behind it. That's really cool. I do not know prices on any of this stuff, but centering isn't the best on it. It's definitely right heavy and bottom heavy, which is rough. There's a tiny white dot in the bottom right corner. I don't think this would be a 10 contender, but of course I'll review them at the end. I also don't even know the prices, so I don't even know what the value is of it in a 10. Keep in mind, this is also the newest set, so of course prices are going to fluctuate. I don't believe any of the Pokeballs would get to the $50 pricing, but I think some Master Balls definitely could. But still, first pull, love to see it. That's another thing that's really cool about this set is across both sets there is a illustration, rare, or SIR for every single card in Gen 5, which is so cool. They really went crazy with this. They go crazy with the last set of every era, I feel like. Those are almost always the best sets. So we get a Gigalith Wait. Oh, I thought that was a Master Ball for a second. Got a Gigalith Pokeball. Got a Cofferegus. And a Keldeo EX. Nice. These are definitely packs where you're going to get a lot of hits, because Pokeballs, I mean, technically count as hits, and then, because you can get the triple hits from these, and I feel like Pokeballs, I think their odds are about 1 in every 2 packs. Yeah, 4 hits through 3 packs. This is feeling like Crown Zenith vibes. Okay, pack number 4 of the White Flare Booster Bundle. What do we got in this pack? That looks really cool on the Steel Energy. Got Oshawott, Trubbish, Herdier, Pignite, Archen, Ferrothorn, Garbodor, Levani, Lampent, and a Terrakion. This another cool thing is, like, obviously every Gen 5 Pokemon has a artwork in this set, and there is definitely Pokemon across all generations that don't really get shown love much, so cool for them to do this. I wish they would do more sets where it was solely focused on an entire gen. They kind of did a good amount for Scarlet and Violet. I mean, they did Gen 1 and Gen 5 throughout it, so maybe we'll see that more in the future, hopefully. That'd be pretty cool. Got Patrat, Cottony, Tool Scraper, Archen, Galvantula, Dewott, Lilip, and Emboar. That's a cool artwork. Okay, last pack of White Flare Booster Bundle. Let's see what we can do on this one. Got Dark Energy, Gothita, Shelmet, Panseer, Dino, Brave Bengal, Vanillux, Sock. Ooh, Oshawott Master Ball. That might be a decent one, actually. Then we got Purloin. And Verizon Wireless. This could actually be a decent one, I feel like, because it's one of the starters. Centurion looks really good on it. Back's got like markings all over it. They might be roller marks, which I've heard those don't count towards grading at all. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's like marks all up and down the sides of it. Nonetheless, that is still a really cool card to end off on. I have a feeling that at least has somewhat of a price to it. Alright, so those 5 pulls from White Flare 1. Time to go into the Black Bolt. I will note for this set, if I do somehow pull the Seismitoad, that is the only card that I would just sell instantly, even if it's in 10 condition, because I don't know if you guys have saw, but it's been very much getting market manipulated, so I'll take advantage of that if I pull it for sure, because it is definitely not a $180 card. It's probably like a $20, $30 card. Let's get into the Black Bolt ones. Okay, first pack of Black Bolt. I'm sure y'all have seen those monochromatic cards, but those are, in my opinion, some of the coolest cards I have ever seen been made before. It would be insane to pull one. I legit don't know if it would be one that I would like sell or keep, because it is really, really cool, but they're also insanely expensive. Got Klain, Mincino, and Klinkling. It's also interesting to me how Victini has one in both sets, and like they're both different numbers too. Ooh, we got our first holo one. That's a cool one. But that part's so weird to me. I mean, it makes sense because it would kind of be unbalanced if there was one only in one of the sets. So it definitely makes sense on that standpoint, but it's just kind of weird too. This is what we want in the illustration rare. We got Panpour. Ooh. Got Thundurus. And Genesect full art. That's a cool looking one. Don't believe the full arts will ever make that $50 cutoff, but that's still a really cool card. I like the coloring on that. But yeah, that's just a pain for people who are trying to master set these, because they're going to need that Victini in both sets, which is just crazy. We got Clink, got Palpitoad, Fracture, Amoonguss, Alamola, Rienculus, Pit of Pokeball, that's cool. Got a Palpitoad, and a Beartic. I do really like the artwork on this one. I've seen that before. Nice little P-Dove Pokeball. Yeah, this set is crazy. You gotta get the Master Balls, the Pokeballs, the crazy monochromatic cards. They definitely made this set extremely challenging for master setters. So I bid anyone very good luck with doing it. We got Fracture, Timpole, Professor's Research, Scavalier, Alamola. Got a Tranquil Pokeball, that's a cool one. Ooh, Behem. That's a cool illustration rare. And Thundurus, I do really like this artwork too, that's a cool one. That I might actually put into my binder of my favorite artworks, but that's a good pack. Master Ball Tranquil and Behem illustration rare. Centering is just not good on this card. There isn't any whitening, but just look at how chunky the right side is compared to the left side. That was a really cool one though. I don't know. We'll see how it goes though. The market's still very much in an interesting spot because this set is still like, it's only been out like a month, so not too much for it yet. We'll just kind of have to see how everything settles down. We got Darumaka, Braviary, Crocodile, Electros, Venipede. Oh, got Pokegear 3.0 and Meloetta EX. That's a cool one. I like that. So that makes us tied 5-5 for pulls, and we got one more pack. So let's see if Black Bolt can beat out White Flare. All right, y'all. Final pack of the opening. So glad I was able to do another opening. There will definitely be at least one next month because I hit pre-orders for the Mega Evolutions, so I got a booster box of that, so definitely opening that and super excited to be opening that. Let's see what we can get in our last pack. We got Delusion, Darmanitan, Scolipede, Braviary. Ooh, we got Larvesta Pokeball. Got Girder, and Cobalion. So technically, Black Bolt did beat out White Flare by 1. But see, that's what I mean. I opened 12 packs and got, if you count Pokeballs, 11 hits. That's why I like these kinds of sets, because they just make it seem more like you're, you know, getting the cool stuff. Definitely would like to open more of this set in the future. Let's review what we got. Okay, so from White Flare, we got one regular EX. We got 2 Pokeballs, and then we got a Master Ball and the illustration rare. From Black Bolt, we've got 1 regular EX, 2 Pokeballs again, 1 full art EX, the Master Ball, and the illustration rare. So only difference with Black Bolt was that I got a full art EX, so pretty good opening. Don't believe anything will be grade worthy, unfortunately, but I'm just glad to be able to open some packs for once. So hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel and want to see more of my content, I do all kinds of content across Pokemon. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys for episode 18, whenever the hell that's gonna be. So yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. See you later. Peace.